Hello everyone, I'm very happy to meet you all through this video. Here are my dotting tools. This is a set of 5 and here is a set of 8 and here is a set of 4. Now what I'm going to tell you is about how do I maintain my tools. Okay, now these tools are already clean, so there is no point in saying anything about it, so let me keep this aside. I'll talk about this tool a bit later. Now here, let us take this particular tool. So what I generally do is to have a bowl of water, and whenever I paint using this dotting tool, I just put it here and then brush it like this and make sure I have a piece of cloth, wipe it off. And this is how I generally maintain my tool. So over and above this brushing and cleaning, there could still be some paint stains on the tools. So how do I clean this? So there comes this nail polish remover and a bit of a cotton handy. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I have just opened this nail polish remover, putting a couple of drops on this cotton. Now I'll just wipe it against this tool. See, if you see, the paint stain has gone now. So this is how, if at all there is any paint stain, I clean it off from my tool. So keeping the tool always clean is very essential for you to get a perfect dot. See, that blue stain has gone now. There are some people who put this tools in an alcohol liquid. So what happens is most of the time it doesn't work. So these balls and needles, they just come out of this acrylic rod. So in such a case, then it's not going to be useful. So it's better you don't put the tools into the alcohol liquid. Instead, use nail polish remover and just gently scrap it over. Just wipe it over the tool. Your tool will be completely clean. See, whatever the paint stains I had earlier is not there now. See? Now your tool is going to look like a new one. So this is how I generally maintain my tool. I do this kind of a maintenance once in a month, not very frequently. See, look at this, there is a stain here. So very evident. Now let me wipe. See, as I wipe, you can see that those paint stains are going away. See, now the tool is very, very clean. So this is how I maintain my tools. And there were a lot of people who were asking me, how do you maintain the consistency of the paint? Let me show you now. When you talk about acrylic paints and dot painting, consistency of the paint plays a major role in you getting a perfect dot. So let me tell you what is the consistency that I personally maintain for my dot mandalas. See, now if you look at, see, this is a creamy consistency. Neither too thick nor too thin. This must be the consistency of the paint for you to get a perfect dot. So for example, now if you look at this acrylic color that I have here, it's too thick. See, it's too thick. So what if the paint is too thick? So what I do is, I use a pouring medium. So I'll take this little pot of paint. I have put some pouring medium. Now I'm going to mix it thoroughly. The pouring medium doesn't change the color of the paint, but it will certainly thin the paint. Mix it thoroughly. Need not be in a hurry. Probably you can mix it for a minute, so that the pouring medium and the paint gets mixed really well. See, now if you see, the consistency of the paint is creamy, as I showed you earlier. This is a perfect consistency for dotting. Now what if the paint is too thin? What do I do? So in that case, what I generally do is, there is something called gel medium. If the paint is too thin, you can certainly add gel medium and then thicken the paint. But what I generally do is to pour the thin paint in a pot like this and then keep it open for about half an hour. It thickens a little and then it becomes creamy consistency. That's what I generally do. I have never used gel medium, but if you want, you can certainly use it. So I'm sure all of you loved watching this video on how to maintain the tools and how to maintain the consistency of the paint, and thank you for watching.